Hi there, welcome to day one of the Smarter, Faster, Better book club. Have you ever heard somebody say that leaders are born leaders, they're just born that way, or entrepreneurs are born that way, you either have it or you don't have it? I don't believe that. I know some of us have to work harder than others, but a lot of things can be learned. We can always get better and figure out tricks and hacks for things. Anyway, the same thing applies to motivation. Many of us lack motivation when we're overwhelmed. We just don't have the drive, or it's lack of experience, whatever it may be. Smarter, Faster, Better looks into the science behind all of this, and there's something called a theory of motivation. Here is the cure to a lack of motivation. Control. Having a sense of control, a sense of authority over your life and the conditions of your life. That changes everything. People who know how to self-motivate, this book says, according to studies, they earn more money than their peers. They're happier, they're more satisfied with their families, jobs, and lives. So there's a real financial, emotional, social, everything benefit to being self-motivated. And you're not just born more motivated. You can, it's a skill, like playing the piano or any instrument. The more you practice, the better at it you get. So all of us can hone our motivation skills. And science tells us there is a trick to practicing your motivation the right way. To motivate ourselves, we have to feel like we're in control, and we have to believe we have authority over our actions and surroundings. So a lot of times when we're overwhelmed or we don't have drive, we may blame our environment or think about the other factors that are in control. But the trick is to think about what you can control and to take tiny steps there. Just keep making decisions. The more you make little decisions, the more control you have and the more motivated that you will be. And you'll kind of work on that part. There is a certain part of your brain that lights up when you're using your motivation. And let's see, when people believe they're in control, they tend to work harder and push themselves more. And every choice, even the smallest of choices, helps reinforce our belief that we are in control. So we just have to keep making decisions. And that's something, this book gives a lot of examples of how companies use that. I'm sure many of you have heard about Toyota and how they brought lean manufacturing to the United States. There's examples of how on the General Motors plant floor, people just kind of let things go. The workers on the floor saw how shoddy the workmanship was, but they had no authority or empowerment to do anything about it. And then when they got training from Toyota, all of that changed. On the floor, there they were fixing things and making high quality products. One person who's quoted, who trained some of the workers, he said, every person has the right to be the company's top expert at something. So to motivate others, you allow them to make choices, have authority, and have a sense of control. And to motivate ourselves, we can do the same. And tomorrow we'll explore what is the number one thing you should look for in a place that you work or in an environment that you are. The number one thing that will help determine success in the long term. Talk to you tomorrow.